Good viber, I'm not going to lie. I want to contact some galactic beings. So I found a beautiful field for me to for us to explore now, and we're going to do some exercises in attempts to really incantate to get these galactic beings up on our side. So the first thing that we're going to do to just make sure that the galactics know that we're on their side is hug a few trees. Yes, feel that energy. Oh my goodness, that was wonderful. So I think we're just gonna go around and hug the trees in the vicinity really quickly. Ooh, that's wonderful. And you can see this one is a little wet, okay? Look at that sap. Do you see that? There's like a little feather stuck in there. Can you see that? Wonderful. But yes, this tree is a little wet. There's a little sap. The sap is coming off. Ooh, it's naked under that bark. Okay, we're gonna just keep hugging the trees. And again, we're being gentle. We're not violating them. Just giving them a soft embrace. Allowing them to give you permission to integrate with that bark. Just look at that beautiful bark. Ooh, that's beautiful. On to the next one. And I know, but look at these wonderful branches. Like this is a big boy, and they are feeling so warm and welcoming. They're literally warming up my soul. I'm feeling so loved. I'm feeling their love, and I'm giving them so much love. Oh my goodness. So there's a few more trees that we could hug in the background over there in the distance. But I think those are further enough, and I think that we've got ourselves a good step. So we even saw a feather, and that's a great sign that we have some angels that are agreeing that we are on the right path, okay? They're leaving those breadcrumbs for us. Woo! And now, okay, so this is the circle, the space that we're going to be doing our summoning, okay? We're going to be allowing them to come through. The sun is just setting now, and I think that's a perfect time at dusk to really get the incantation on. So we have this tree bark. It must have come from the tree up there, and I'm being led to carry it with me. So let's go in the middle of the circle now and see what we can do. All right, it's just a little war cry, but don't worry. Ooh, there's another feather right here. Do you see that? Can you see that? It's another feather right here. Let's collect it. Now this will be our main tool to contact them. And I know you might be thinking, Esther, that's crazy. No, good viber, it's logic. We have infused the love of the trees we hugged with the angelic beings that are flocking around here. Wow, there's a whole bunch of feathers. And I'm also getting a lot of geese poopies. So we know where this feather might have come from. But without further ado, I'm seeing that there are some round cylindrical objects that are encapsulating this area, okay? And those you might think are like garbage cans, right? You might think they're like garbage cans, but they're actually going to be used as communication stands for us and our purposes. Yeah, everything has a multi-purpose, okay? You thought this was just a piece of bark on the ground, but actually it's a way to emit Gaia's love to all galactic beings on the earth. What was that? I just heard a chirp. Very high-pitched chirp. Yes. Yes, you. You in the trees. You birds. They know what's about to go on. They know what's about to go down. And I'm so beyond excited. So I just remembered that the president of my college's house is right there, but I don't think that's his real house. I might be on my campus. Shh, they don't need to know that though. Okay. I think I'm far enough from people that I'll be okay. So we've gone to this spot where I'm seeing a lot of feathers on the ground once again. We have feathers, 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 lots of feathers. You don't need to pick up many of these feathers. That should be good. Okay, so that feather is going off. It's sending a message. This is to know that this ground is sacred and safe, and in this moment right now. It's important to be open. Yeah, okay, the other feather is going. flying away. It's really flying. I can't see it anymore. They must have taken it. I'm so happy. Sikandeshi. We got a little plane up ahead. Can you see them? Perhaps. Yes, you can. You can see them right there, good viber. That could be a plane. It could also be a UFO in disguise. And as it flew right above me, I felt a cool chill. And I'm being led to go in the direction of the plane. So let's go, good viber. Now, when you are allowing yourself to make contact with galactic entities, you have to realize that we are all galactic in nature, that we are all made out of the same stuff, and they are within us. So it is about how open you can be within yourself. How much can you trust yourself to lead yourself, to make contact with them? That is what I'm talking about. Now, it seems that there's this little passageway. To be honest, I haven't walked that much, but there's a bird and they're flying. So now we're on the trails, the actual trails. Lots of birds. Say, keep warm for the winter. I know my hands are cold, so I can only imagine you fragile, beautiful creatures, how you're coping with it every winter. I respect and honor you and love you so much, and I'm sending warmth and love towards you. So where are we going? Where are we going? We are going where they lead you. This tree right here, it's needed for a hug. I can see that there is a branch, a prickly branch, kind of surrounding it. What kind of, is this a rose? Do you know what that is? Do you know what kind of berries those are? I don't, but they look galactic. Beautiful. Wonderful. All right. Don't worry, a little thorns will not stop me from hugging my intended tree. I understand that the thorns are a form of protection, and they're there to protect the tree. And they also might be there to protect me. So I will place my hand on this tree. They're saying to leave the bark here on this tree. I don't know if you can see what I'm about to do, but I'm gonna put the bark right in there. I kind of wanted to bring that bark home, but that's okay. They want me to leave it there. Now, before I get my hair tangled in this wonderful branch, I'm going to back away slowly. I already got tangled. It's too late. Okay, thank you. Bless you, blessings. Let us go. I'm pretending I'm riding a horse, but I don't know if that's ethical. So, I'm not really riding a horse. No offense to horseback riders. I've ridden one before. It's all good. Now, I don't expect the galactics to show me straight up where they are. You know, that's very unusual for them, especially in this still densely populated area. They resonate so highly that it would be unlike them. But I am open. I'm open to it. Fallen tree, fallen soldier. Some good bark. Some good bark. I'm losing feeling of my hands. That's okay, just put them in my pocket. They're telling me once I lose feeling and control of my fingers, I must end the video, so Oh, I am asking them to keep warmth in my fingers. So that has some cones. So we're gonna go in the other direction because it doesn't look dangerous with the cones there. It looks quite safe. Bam. You gotta get lost every now and then to find yourself. That's what we're doing. That is all down trees. Those are all down trees. If there are beavers in there, I don't blame them. That'd be a good place for the winter. As we're walking, I think this will be a good place. I wouldn't expect many people, but again, I don't really know where I'm going, so we might run into people, possibly. Hopefully they're aliens, you know? Ice. Okay. Ice, a little bit of mud, more down trees. Okay. They're saying that there will be a safe pathway to go up these down trees. Right here. Okay. Whatever that is. I don't know. Let's see how close I can get to that. To over there. There could be animals living in there though, so I don't want to disturb them. Especially with this weather. It wouldn't be very ethical to disrupt someone's home when they're hibernating. So what we're going to do, it's a little muddier the more I go around. Let me see if I can go up here. If the animals are aliens, which I guess everything is an alien, so it could as well be, then we'll see. If I never post this video because I died, then you'll know. Alright, I don't know how much more I can climb that. Looking at it, it doesn't look very structurally sound. At the same time, it looks like a playground, so oh. Hambahai Tohiham Koshitam Sitahiyam. They brought me here to look at all the dead trees. There's so many on our walk. Kundahia tutandi Sambayam basi Kumbasiam tushidandi Kumbakayam Kumbakayam musuita Mongasiam mitashinohokayam Sihambakayam ayhasiyama Tuliyonoba. Kostanta yuston yakostia la estina borehayan. There is some white smoke. I don't know if you can see it coming from right around. I don't know if you guys can see that. But there is some white smoke essence that's coming. I don't know if it's something is evaporating or an entity is showing themselves. Okay, okay, yes. Yanashidam! Borehosh! They were saying they're showing me the white smoke is them. But I'm like, why can't you show more? And they're like, because the vibration's too high. I'm saying toughen up, man. You know, you're in the earth. I mean it with all due respect and love. I'm saying, well, I look like I'm crazy because I'm talking to a smoke cloud now. Can you see that? Should I get closer? Maybe I should go around. Yeah, let's go around. Okay, let's figure out. Let's go around. I'm telling you, I'm going around. I'm gonna see what you are. They're telling me that they're nothing. The birds are circling. Can you see the birds? You can kind of see the birds. Yes, the birds are circling around. Oh, yes. Well, they're circling around the area where the smoke is. So that could be a UFO in disguise.